What's up, degenerates? Mad Merrigan here, late on a Sunday evening, grinding, trying to find winners for tomorrow. Anyway, plenty of racing on tomorrow, so I've come up with 3 for YouTube. Let's hope we can get a good day. Just my selection on YouTube today, a little disappointing. Think one more for handicaps down the line, if I'm being honest. Then I had 2 selections on the Patreon service, and I honestly do not know how we didn't have a winner. Had a really nice bet on Stokes in the last race today. We had one in the novice handicap chase, Kaladi or whatever you pronounce his name, the Harry Whittington horse. Absolutely travelled like a dream, jumped like a buck, and then just cut out, like, clearly the best handicapped horse in the race. But I'd say he just bled. He must, if you ask me, he must have bled. A horse doesn't cut out like that. He really, the whole race, he was in his comfort zone. He was jumping, he was travelling. He had all the other horses like in bother, and then he just went from that to literally nothing in a second. So my experience of riding them back in the days tell me he must have bleed. Normally that's what happens. When I used to be racing them, if they cut out like a light, 9 times out of 10 to bleed. You mightn't show it from the nose, but they can internally bleed as well. So look, frustrating. And then Stokes, how did he get beat today? I honestly thought he was a cracking bet today. Travelled like the best horse, done everything right, bar got done on the line. Very, very sick. Anyway, on to tomorrow. I have a couple, 2 I think for me on the Patreon service tomorrow. Finish out the month. What has been a frustrating month, up and down. We got off to a very bad start the first 2 weeks. But if it hadn't have been such a bad start, it wouldn't have been such a bad month with the 2 big doubles we landed. And I had a winner in Cheltenham the other day and a winner in Linkfield. And yeah, Joe had a winner somewhere the other day at 7-2 as well. But just the first 2 weeks was such a nightmare. But anyway, look, moving into tomorrow, finishing out the month, a new month starts, and we are going to crush them in February. Mark my words on that. This has been like the most frustrating January ever. But look, it is what it is. On to February, and let's kick them in the nuts. And yeah, let's crush them. Let's do what we do. Like, let's start fucking finding these ones that are well handicapped, ones that we like, 3 points each way at 10-1s and things like that are lively in handicaps. So that's what I'm going to be looking for in February. Many lively, overpriced horses. Right, lads. Where's this? Moving on to tomorrow. Right. Minella Buster in the 310 at Plumpton. I thought this horse showed a really good attitude to win the last day. He really galloped on strongly and kept finding him, won very well. So he goes into his first handicap off a mark of 112. He gets young Jack Wildman on, who gets a very valuable £10 off. And I get the feeling that if he can back up that runner and prove on it, off a mark of 112 with the £10 off, so effectively running off 102, you'd be thinking he'd definitely be a player tomorrow. He heads the betting, and I think if he backs up the last run, I think he's definitely the right favourite and could be hard to beat. So a point win, Minella Buster to improve again and give us a good run for our money and hopefully get the win. And then in the 220 at Punchestown, Take T. There's a bit of, look, this was a little king the last day. This is in a Mares Maiden hurdle, but it ran in a good Mares Maiden the last day. The winner, Brandy Love or Brandy Lou, whatever she's called, she's a talented mare. The horse that finished 2nd or 3rd, Broomfield, the horse of Philip Dempsey's, always runs solid races. And then the Gavin Cromwell filly came out and won again since. So she ran in a deep maiden. She steps up and trip tomorrow. She has the hood and tongue tie on. So let's hope she settles well and gets the win. Point win 11-8. And then in the 430 at Wolverhampton, Lincoln Dream. I'm going to go a point win at 7-2. Changed stables and has been frustrating enough, but she has shown glimmers of form. I think 6 furlongs around Wolverhampton will suit her. She can travel very strong, so hopefully to get a good pace and she can sit in behind and not pull too hard. But I think the change of stable could be the key here. let's hope she can finally improve on a couple of decent runs she had and show that she's not badly handicapped at all and run a big one. Right, lads, finishing out January, let's fucking hope for a good day. And yeah, on into February, and we're going to crush them in February. And that, I promise you, good races coming. Some nice horses in my tracker too next week. So let's hope we can kick off February the complete opposite that we kicked off January to, and skyrocket into the winners enclosure. Right, keep following. Hard work going on behind the scenes. January, no doubt a frustrating month, but I promise you, February going to be a much, much better one and a much more profitable one. Right, take care and God bless. Working hard here late on a Sunday night.